Yo, what's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate video, and another episode of Mixed Set Monday. Now if you missed last week's episode, or any of the episodes before that, then I've created a Mixed Set Monday playlist, which you can find linked in the description box down below. But in today's video, I'm going to be taking a look at Zachary Coutts' HONED Mixed Set. I'm calling it the HONED set because he hasn't actually named it, so that seems like the most appropriate name, because if I try to use the Japanese armor naming convention and take the first few characters of each of the armor pieces, then it'd be called the Zigger Kruger Me, which, let's be honest, sounds a bit silly. Also, if you guys are enjoying the Mixed Set Monday series, then it'd be awesome if you could drop a like on this video. It genuinely does help me out, and it also gives me an idea of whether or not you're actually enjoying the videos. And one final note to all the gunners out there, don't worry, I'm not ignoring you. I will be doing some gunner mix sets very soon. I've just been super busy lately, and it's much easier for me to make Blade Master sets when I have most of the parts already. But soon, hang tight. Anyway, onto the set itself. So this is designed as a Hone Blade template set. It's comprised of the Zenoga Helm X, the Grand Divine Aya chest and waist, the Kajala grips, and the Morales drogues. And right off the bat, even without a helmet, you have Hone Blade, which greatly increases your attack and raises your weapon's sharpness. So in other words, it's attack up and sharpness +1 in one skill. Nice. As mentioned, that is without the helmet. But if you throw on the Zenoga X helm, then take a look at the stats, you'll see we have gloves off on 9, which means latent power is super easy to get, sharpness on 6, which means razor sharp is also super easy to get, and you also have spirit much further down on 2. Now for this to work, Zach recommended a 3-slot +4 sharpness talisman, and a 2-slot weapon. But the best that I've got is a 2-slot +4 sharpness talisman, so I've subbed in a 3-slot weapon instead. If we take a look at this with decorations in place, you can see that we have latent power +2, which greatly empowers you for a limited time when certain conditions are met. And in case you're wondering, those conditions are after you've been fighting a monster for about 5 minutes or you've taken 180 plus damage, then you get 50% affinity and 75% less stamina consumption for 90 seconds. On top of that, we have Razor Sharp, which halves the rate at which you lose sharpness, and we also have the aforementioned Hone Blade. I also currently have Spirit sitting on +8 as I'm actually missing a couple of parts, but if I throw in some more Spirit Jewels, I can grab Challenger +1, which increases your attack and affinity when a large monster becomes angry. Now it is important to mention that Latent Power and Challenger do not stack, so generally speaking, I tend to only go for one of these on a set of armor, as they do tend to clash, but the cool thing about this is being a template set, you can swap them out as you please. See, in this example, Latent Power is the lead skill, as I've gemmed it in for +2, but if I wanted Challenger instead, which I tend to lean more towards, then I could drop Latent Power down to +1, or drop it completely, and then gem in Challenger +2. It's entirely up to you, but regardless, this is a pretty strong base, and these are skills that a lot of weapons can benefit from. And that, my friends, is it for this video. Thanks again to Zachary Coutts for the set suggestion. You can find a link to his original post in the description box down below, and if you guys want me to feature one of your sets in a future episode, then drop all the details in the description box down below. In case you're wondering, I do actually go back and check comments on the older episodes, so if you have made a suggestion already, then I will still try and check it out, but similarly, you can also repost it in the comments on this video. As a final note, if you guys haven't already seen the awesome Monster Hunter range that Insert Coin tees are selling, then I'd highly recommend checking it out. If you guys do want to buy anything, then make sure you use the code Arekkz15 to save 15%. That's it from me, thanks for watching, take it easy, catch you next time, peace out.